Thank you, Mr. Chair. I vehemently oppose H.R. 1911. It is not good public policy. We have a deficit because the reckless behavior of big banks devastated our economy. The financial crisis caused sky-high unemployment, reducing tax receipts and requiring increased government expenditure. But now we're putting the burden of this deficit on our students, the same students who are graduating into the worst job market in generations, the same students who are burdened with record high tuition, no job, record debt. What a rude awakening for the class of 2013. By attaching outrageous overhead fees to student loans to cover the costs of deficit reduction, this bill is asking students and their families to pick up the tab for a crisis they did not create. H.R. 1911 is a bad, bad bill. Education is a public good. We must treat it as such. We must also recognize that the lack of affordability in education is worsening our jobs crisis. Average four-year tuition is now at $22,000 a year. That's up from $9,000 in inflation-adjusted terms in 1980. At the same time, inflation-adjusted household wages since 1980 have more or less remained the same. Students and their parents are left with less disposable income. This leaves businesses without customers and leaves properties vacant. All this worsens unemployment. We're adding to the real crisis, which is jobs, 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 at a time when the federal government is actually profiting from student loan payments to the tune of $51 billion per year. It's unethical and insensitive to raise federal collection costs and to create additional uncertainty for student borrowers. I urge you to take a stand for our students and families, oppose H.R. 1911, and I urge you to support the Tyranny Amendment and support the Courtney Amendment. We must extend reasonable and predictable borrowing costs for education. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentlelady yields back.